Like, just relax. Saying, calm down. Okay. So, anyways, what you're attempting to say is, if I can break down my words for the layman, right? Now, I can do that, but that's not what you're asking, right? You just never saying, let me, holy shit, host, can you, like, stop me from speaking whenever I speak, please? Can you, like, come to, or anybody, like, do anybody want to step in and, like, tell Saint to, like,
No,
shut up?
I'm not. Well, honestly, I get what she's saying. You're not really meeting her where she can understand.
No, that's not okay. That's not the.
Well,
That's not what's
that's the
happening.
problem.
No,
That's the problem. They claim
That's
something
not what's
that they
happening
cannot.
in this dialectic.
That's exactly what's
No,
happening.
no, it's not. What's happening? Okay, Saint, stop talking.
Donnie, if
Literally
I
Stop
make
talking.
an
Okay.
argument, no, hold
No,
on.
I'm speaking. Host, can you, like, mute
If I
Saint?
make an argument
Please.
to
This is not
Gummy
fruitful for
and
anybody.
she goes,
You're just crashing
okay,
out
I
immediately.
don't understand. I'm going to explain my argument using different words and words she can understand.
No.
I am going to base my argument on how I am talking with my argument off of the conversation. I'm not going to come and trying to sound like Albert fucking Einstein if people are not above the reading level of 6th grade, okay? Because it's really simple. I can understand what you're saying if I really wanted to, but I'm not trying to have this whole philosophical conversation.
Not philosophical. I can claim that you
not.
say.
Also-
I can
also-
claim. Like, give me a second.
not
I can
gonna
claim.
do
I can claim
I'm
that
not gonna
Saint.
do this with
I
you.
can claim that Saint is a stupid person, and I can give you my argument for that. Actually, we can debate that if she's stupid or not, and I will sustain based on
No,
what
he's
I
not.
hear.
He's not calling them a name. I mean, we're
Well,
not
sorry,
tracking.
be
Yeah, he
respectful,
lit-
bro.
stupid
Be
is
Not,
respectful.
it is literally an if
It's not a
argumentation. He's not
podcast.
saying that
It's
Saint's
literally
actually,
a
like, dumb or
name.
not.
He's saying
But, like,
it to
no,
be
Saint.
rude.
So this is why, like, you're not understanding. So whenever I, like, finish a statement, you ask me a question that's erroneous. You don't ask me to break down what I mean or ask me what I mean. That's the issue. You're not. Oh, Saint. No. Be obedient. Stop talking. No.
Three times I
No.
did not know
No.
what you were saying.
No.
I
No.
told you 3
Saint,
times.
why are you
3
talking?
different
While I'm
times.
speaking?
And then you told me
See how
I
you do
did
this?
not
Okay.
understand what social
Yeah, it's not. This is why you have to crash out. So, like, I'm just gonna.
I'm
I
not
guess.
crashing.
Yeah.
I'm not
My
crashing.
actually
I'm
saying
right there, bro.
my
I'm
inference.
right there.
My
I'm not
inference
crashing.
from your argumentation is that you cannot back up that trans women are women. So whenever I press you logically
point, you
on the
said
topic,
no.
you
You're
immediately
appealing to
speak over
authority.
me and crash out. So
What are you
maybe
talking
the conclusion
about?
I can
What are you
reach then
talking
is
about?
thus
You asked me a
trans women
question,
are
I
not
answered
women
it
because you
truthfully.
can't back up the
Then you
argument. How do
said
you feel about
no, you're appealing to authority. I asked you if you wanted a personal opinion. You said no. I asked you if you wanted me to explain what I personally. You said no, and then I did, and you told me, oh well, I could just say trans women aren't women. What the
Yes.
fuck are we talking about?
You're
Okay,
saying- you're not understanding,
So then clearly, I'm not making the the conversation isn't moving if I'm not understanding.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna have to
You're
break
not
it
understanding.
down,
That's why it's
girl.
not moving.
You're gonna
Okay.
have to break it down. You're gonna
Yeah,
have
I'll
to
break it down for the layman, which is what you're actually asking me to do, right? What you should not do is ask me erroneous questions at the end of your, like, or at the end of my statement, rather, right? To try to get, like, some proposition or argumentation from me.
I'm letting you
Okay,
finish.
this is why you immediately have to talk over people, Sam. So mute yourself. So anyways, right, what you should not do is ask me, like, completely, like, irrelevant questions. What you should ask me to do, rather, is to break down what I'm saying. So yes, I can do that, but that's completely different from what you were doing. That's the entire point I wanted to make, but you went around in a circle and you embarrassed yourself and wasted everybody's time. You had to talk over people. Okay, Saint, let me finish my point.
What did you
Let me
want?
finish
me
my
to tell
point.
you?
Let me finish my
Saint,
point.
let him finish.
Let me
Saint,
finish my
let him
point,
finish.
please.
Go ahead.
Saint,
Go
let him
ahead.
Okay, cool.
Finish, please.
So anyways, right, that's what you want me to do, but you didn't do that. You just embarrassed yourself. You went along in a circle in order for me to actually understand what you meant, like, to parse between, like, your very, I don't know. I'm not even gonna, like, do it. I'm not even gonna, like, continue with this rhetoric anymore. So, like, the issue is saying, if you want me to break down my words, just say break down your words rather than, like, asking relevant questions. That's the whole point. You didn't have to go, like, in this whole circle. So,
Like, how do you want me to
Saint,
back my
I can. Let me finish. Okay.
How is
Let me
asking
finish,
how am I
Saint.
supposed to block
Okay,
my
let me
claim an irrelevant
Saint. Oh my
question?
fucking god,
Please.
host, can you please mute him? Like, my
Saint,
brain's gonna
Saint,
fucking
Saint,
fry.
Saint.
Like, holy shit. Like, this person's, like, so inept. I apologize. Okay, so Saint, I can do that in reference to the conversation or dialectic we had prior, right? So if that's on social constructivism, all I'm asking you to is to verify such a proposition or position to me, right? If you're saying that something's socially constructed per the theory, right, how are you getting that understanding, and what is socially constructed by proxy? That's all I'm asking you to do, to prove that concept to me objectively or empirically. That's it. And I would thus give way for, like, your argument under that source or whatever. Does that make sense, or?
Saint, you're on mute.
My brain's about to fucking explode with this person.
What'd you say? I got a call. Sorry.
Okay, so what I'm asking you to do, right, is to prove to me social constructionism or like the theory, etc. I don't know how you like if you have an understanding, you haven't read it, or maybe you're like familiar with it, right? To prove that concept to me within objective reality, and then by proxy of that, right, something could be socially constructed under that like understanding per that source. Does that make sense? Or
So you're asking me to explain how it's a social construct using social constructivism as like a guideline?
yeah, but no. But prior to that, you have to prove to me that social constructionism as a theory is like apt to objective reality.
So you want me to explain to you how you want me to try and explain how social constructivism is objective?
No, okay, so I don't know if you like. I would take that as yes, but maybe you don't understand what objective means. I'm just asking you to prove to me that something can be socially constructed, and by proxy of that, gender is socially constructed, right? I want you to prove both of those
How
concepts.
something can be socially constructed?
Yeah, well, no, okay, you know what social constructionism is? What's your understanding?
I'm reading it right now because you told me I didn't know what it was, and I'm looking at it. I'm pretty
Well, no,
sure
you said you didn't know what it was.
I did not. I said
No,
I
you did. You said you haven't read it, but you had an understanding.
Talking about.
Okay, saying.
It's just saying things about social norms and shared beliefs, and those are real things. Like
I don't. What are you? What is it? What are you reading from? And what is it saying? Like, is it on social constructionism?
yeah,
Okay, what is it? Like, what are you reading from?
you openbooks.library.umass.edu.
Okay, so what is it saying on social constructionism?
This is talking about the social construct of heterosexuality.
Okay, that's just saying that's presupposing.
That's what this is talking.
I know, but like that's presupposing. It's already saying that something is social constructed. I'm asking you like to give me a source on like your understanding of social constructivism so we can like move forward in this debate.
I'm reading right now. If you
I know. No, let me finish.
Can you give me a second to fucking read it?
Yeah, no, you can read the issue.
Okay. So shut up.
I'm not asking.
Damn.
No,
Oh my
Saint,
God.
Saint,
I
relax.
can read it. Thank you. Shut
No,
up.
don't read it out loud. Okay, thank you.
So
I'm
social
not asking.
constructionism for the audience is basically it's basically the theory that certain concepts are constructed by societal beliefs.
Yes, apart from objective truth. So like
Yes.
the thing is Saint. So like you can read it and get this understanding or whatever, which is already